Hey guys, it's me, Brittany, and this is my channel, My Beauty Mark. So I just wanted to kind of continue about this video that I watched that was like really interesting. I kind of just wanted to like talk about a few points that were addressed in this video. So one thing that was addressed in this video that was about Brazil, one of the things they talked about is, or there was one gentleman in particular who I guess had moved down to Brazil and he had like started a company down there. And like one of the things he talks about is like putting Brazil, or I would think a lot of different countries, I'm sure this happens too, in a negative light so that American people, specifically black people, since this is what the documentary is about, won't invest in Brazil and won't and I was like, wow, that is such a like interesting perspective, like making people think that, the only reason people travel to Brazil is for sexual reasons, so that'll keep people from going there, or it'll shed a negative light on the country, since it's like becoming such like a major it's like coming up in the world. Like if you don't know about Brazil, you need to know, because they're doing big things down there, which is amazing, which is really wonderful. And I thought that was like such a good point, how a lot of people, myself included, the title of the documentary, I automatically associated Brazil with like sex tourism. And he made like a great point, and he's like, and I was like, wow, he's absolutely right. I had this perception. I mean, I would love to visit the country just because I love Brazilian food. It's like the bomb. Well, I'm vegan now, so I don't know how well it'll work out, but prior to being vegan, I really love Brazilian food. Hopefully after being vegan, I will love Brazilian food. I haven't ate it since I became vegan. But I wanted to visit because obviously there's so much beauty and culture down there. But I did have like a really strong association with like sexual tourism in this country, which is still definitely a reality. I mean, this particular documentary does not address sexual tourism, which is very real. And I mean, it kind of ignored that fact a little bit of a negative point on the documentary, is that it didn't keep it 100% real. But that's okay. But it addressed other points that need to be addressed, so I can overlook that one oversight. But I thought that was really a good point. Like, I have never traveled internationally, and like I'm taking my first like international trip. I'm gonna go to the DR, Dominican Republic. Hey, I'm so like really excited because I'm really looking forward to like experiencing another culture, particularly like a culture that focuses on like a country full of like a large percentage of the population is like part of the dysphoria. That's like really important to me, and to see how other brown people live, I'm really excited about that. So, and the Dominican Republic, where I'm going, is like, it has the same kind of vibe to it. In fact, like I went online and I like totally like looked up, like the sex industry in like the Dominican Republic, and it's like pretty serious. I mean, it's definitely a reality, which is like a topic of another video. But not to digress too much. But I thought that was really, I think it really stresses that we as like brown people, part of the African dysphoria, really need to become educated, or more educated about other people like us, and not, and get out in the world and travel and see how things are. Because according to this documentary, Brazil is like a brown people utopia, Now I can't verify this until I get there, but because I do plan to go one day, so when I get there, I'll let you know. But whether it be true or not, I mean, I really hope it is true, because I would love to go and be in like brown, heaven, and live on the beach, or hopefully near the beach, and be surrounded by beautiful people all day, every day. I love that. So yeah, that's it.